We say in the morning prayers every day, Zareya tzedakos matzmiach yeshuos. He, God, he sows tzedakah, charity, and causes deliverance to sprout forth. So the term tzedakos, first of all, is in plural, not tzedakah. So it can mean both the acts of righteousness and the acts of charity. And the term that's used is to zareya, sow, right, to sow into the ground with giving charity. So we need to understand, what does that mean? What is that metaphor? So this can be understood by the teachings of the Talmud. Our sages tell us that Rabbi Elazar, he would give a coin to a poor person, and then he would pray. First he would give charity, then he would pray. As the verse is written in Tehillim, in King David's Psalms, through tzedek I will behold your face. Ani b'tzedek echse panecha. In other words, through righteousness, through the act of charity, I will behold you, which meaning in a time of prayer, right? That's when we behold. That's when we face God, right? As should be mindful, in particular when you're doing the Amidah, that you are standing before Hashem and you're talking to Him and He's listening, right? But what this is saying in the verse is that there's a manifestation of divinity that's revealed during the times of prayer, each individual according to their capability. And the idea over here is that it is a gift from above. God's loving kindness, He gives to us during prayer for those who sense the presence of God. That they sense that they're talking to God, that they are in front of God. God gives them this intense manifestation that is of the higher worlds. That in the higher worlds, a person would be completely nullified and truly nothing before God and absorbed in that light. Right? And what's absorbed in that light in the higher world? Souls, angels, everything that is in that spiritual domain. We have angels called seraphim. They're called burnt up because they're burnt up in the fire of, figuratively, of God. Oifanim, winged, right? Angels, figuratively speaking. Chayes HaKodesh, holy beings, creations that are so connected. As the Zohar explains, that the names and according to the places, levels are alluded to in the prayers that the men of the Great Assembly, that they put together in the prayers that we use today and called the Siddur, the prayer book. And that radiates from a higher world and it comes down into this world. How does it come down in this world? For those who have a sense of presence of God when they meditate upon God, His name, and they sincerely desire to serve Him. Serve Him, because where is service? Service is called service of the heart. That's called prayer. And then in that moment of prayer, which is a place of the heart, where the heart, there's many layers of the heart and there's darkness in the heart. Right? But when you truly desire to serve God and to be standing before His presence, to connect with Him, then God will illuminate and will reveal Himself to you. He will descend, the Ein Sof, illuminate downwards, and this is called God's kindness. In other words, in response to the desire to serve, right? To serve, and upon the contemplation, meditation upon the presence of God, a person will be bestowed through God's act of loving kindness a divine light that is far and above beyond the effort that was put in. And this is referred to like metaphorically like water, as water descends from a high place and comes to a low place. So likewise, God's kindness will be drawn through a person down here that they initiate from below. How do they initiate? Through giving a coin to charity, right? And then you will get a gift in your prayers that you will behold the internal continence, divine face, as it were, of God, the internal aspects of divinity during your prayer. This is a gift from above, far outweighing the effort that a person put in.